Hello my fellow humans, welcome back to another daily dice where we ask the dice for a message and find out what that is. I do want to say thank you to anyone and everyone that continues to be a supportive part of this journey. I'm truly honored to be sharing this time and this space with you. And for anybody that is new here, welcome. This is that reminder that we're all here sharing this human experience together, and that this is a safe space to show up as your highest, most aligned, loving, authentic self. Should these messages happen to resonate with you, it would mean so much to me if you were to like, comment, and subscribe below. And if you're interested in supporting the channel further, you'll find all those links in the description box below. You can email me for a personal reading. You can even join as a member, and I would love to see you on memberships, but if not, thank you so much for your continued support here. And with that, today we are getting a blessing that is coming to you. We're going to be using the Egyptian Book of the Dead Oracle cards. So Source, what is a blessing that is coming to my fellow humans? What oracle card will help us better understand that today? What is a blessing that is coming to my fellow humans? What is a blessing that is coming to my fellow humans? What oracle card will help us better understand that today? What is a blessing that is coming to my fellow humans? What is a blessing that is coming to my fellow humans, Source? Oh, okay, thank you. So we'll take this one. Alright, so let's get into it. So Source, what is a blessing that's coming to my fellow humans? What would you like them to know? Source, what is a blessing that is coming to my fellow humans? What would you like them to know? Oh, okay, so we've got the third house, we've got Cancer energy, and we've got Saturn. I do just have to mention, because when the third house comes out, if you've been here with me any amount of time, you know it does relate to twin flames for me. I'm not going to focus solely on twin flames because I do feel like there are other messages here today, but I do just want to say what comes through might be about your twin flame as well, okay? And again, I'm not here to say like they're coming in or anything like that. I'm just saying like this is a message here. But also this is showing that there's been a lot of struggle with somebody that you've known for a very long time in your life, since childhood. This is someone that you're intuitively getting messages about, or it could be like a sibling up here. Excuse me, that's the one, pure. That's the one that has the most here. This could be someone that's a short distance away from you. Also, we're talking about the thinking mind and the communication skills that you have, the ability to communicate a certain way, and what you learned early on and how that's impacted you, how that's impacted how you care for yourself, how you show up in a space of loyalty, how you show up in a space of nurturing your emotions when it comes to that. We do see here with Saturn, it's been difficult, right? There's been a lot of restriction. There's been a lot of struggles. There's been a lot of discipline that you've had to enforce in order to overcome some of these things that have affected you so much. And so it seems like for you, it might be difficult for you to get along with people that are seen as on the same level as you because of the past situations that you've gone through. And anytime Saturn shows up, we know it's the planet of tough love. It teaches us some very difficult lessons, and they're not pretty, right? They're not. It's not like, oh, yay, we get to work with Saturn today. It's more like, damn, Saturn, excuse me for the cursing, but that's really what it's like. It's just like, no, I'd just rather work with something else. But Saturn is very important. It's vital to our journey because it teaches us the lessons that we would otherwise overlook, and we would do our best to sweep under the rug. And so with that, we see here, maybe there's been a lot of codependency, a lot of passive aggressiveness in your life before, a lot of very unsettling situations that are playing a part. And so we see we're going to be talking about that as a whole, but I feel like the blessing is facing those and focusing on the fact that you have learned those valuable lessons through that hard work, through that discipline. It's paying off is what it feels like here. So I'm going to use the Archangel Power Tarot cards today. We're going to get some tarot out on it and see what comes through. How about it does? Yeah, you've been working on this. Something that you have diligently been focusing on so that you can invite new love into your life, so that you can invite love that matters, right? Love that's actually equal give and take. And I shouldn't say that the relationships that you had before didn't matter, but it feels like there was a lot of taking from someone, and someone who gave a lot and no equal. There was no equality when it came to that. It was like one party played one part and the other party played the other part, and both parties were overcompensating for whatever part they were playing. And there's nothing wrong with that, right? That's codependency at its finest. And it feels like here you're learning exactly how to let go of that codependency, no longer feeling like you have to give yourself just because this person says they love you, or just because this person shows up and pretends to be there 100%. Like, you're not obligated to show up for anybody in any other way than basically the same way they show up, right? And what do I mean by that? It's like if someone sends you a text message, instead of sending them a paragraph, focus on, like, what is the meaning in their text message? I'm not saying manipulate the system. Like, we're not trying to do that. What it's like if you're texting someone and you have some great conversations, it's going back and forth, things are flowing, and then all of a sudden this person starts giving you one-word answers, then you go to one-word answers too. Don't try to carry the conversation. Don't try to make things happen. Don't try to be the one that overcompensates for this person's lack of interest now, or this person's lack of response, right? And so that's what it feels like you're learning. And the blessing here is actually being given the key to discernment, that when that happens, you know you can walk away and feel free from the connection, no longer feeling attached to it. We've got divine guidance and the Empress coming out here. We've got Archangel Gabriel and Archangel Sandalphon here. Time to act upon your plans. Creativity is rewarded. Luxurious or abundant resources, and the search for the meaning in life. Consider an alternative approach. Surround yourself with wise teachers or friends. And then what do we have here? Wow, you got all mystery cards. You got Justice with Ragael, and it says fight for justice and equality. Rulings made in your favor. Don't give up. Yeah, so that's exactly what it's feeling like. There's no longer going to be these inequality, like the inequality in relationships, right? So it's like these unbalanced codependent relationships that have maybe been running rampant in your life for a long time. That's coming to an end because you committed to some part of your journey, and it has taught you these very difficult situations. And maybe that's like trying to find someone to have as a ride or die, or maybe that's trying to have someone in your corner, and it's like every time you think you found someone, it's like they just kind of show you that this isn't the person for you. They're not really a part of your tribe. And it's like, that hasn't made you lose hope, even if it's been discouraging. And the blessing here is that is bringing justice into your life. Things are beginning to balance out here, right? And it's all coming from following your intuition. Wow. Whoa. Okay, High Priestess coming in as I was saying that. I didn't even know that was on the bottom. That's so awesome. Profound psychic insights, reflection, and meditation that provides valuable information. Be at peace. Yeah, you got all 4 our mystery cards that came out in your reading, and that is so, oh my goodness, like this is powerful. And you might be like, how is this a blessing? Well, if that doesn't tell you that it's a blessing in and of itself, then I don't know what would. I mean, we're not looking at blessings as just money, right? This is learning something, relearning how to parent yourself. This is relearning how to take care of yourself in situations that a red flag goes off and it's like, pings you and you're like, oh no, I can't go down that road because that road is going to get me heartbreak, or that road is going to put me back into these old repetitive processes that I've been in. And it's like, I don't want to go down that road anymore. I don't want to deal with that. Things are balancing out for you. You're seeing new things expand here, new growth coming in. You're seeing the potential in who you are, and you've made a commitment to that as well. That is so strong. That is powerful stuff coming in. I just love that so much. And I feel like this is also a purging of your subconscious, right? Like this is actually understanding like why those patterns existed, not just being angry at them or feeling like, oh, I deserve so much better. I'm never going to look into why those are, why I act that way. It's like there's an understanding at the core here as to why these situations are arising in your life. So we have open-mindedness, objectivity, and learning with air, Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini energy. Let's see. Let's get one of these. If I can grab it. All right. And I'm going to get some of my newer oracles out here. What else would you like to say? What is a blessing coming for this reading? Whoa, okay. We've got 2 cards flying in. We've got Lady, enjoy growth and reap the rewards. Exactly. Yeah. So it's like this is you reaping the reward of you staying disciplined to your healing, but not just your healing. Just I feel like this is more or less staying disciplined to understanding yourself. And there's a lot of feminine energy here, a lot of opening up of the heart and receptivity coming in. And then we have the Knight, being brave and honest. And you're coming to a place where now you're going to be honest with people. It's like, this isn't working. This is just not something that I need at this time. Like, or, hey, you know, I'm really glad that you're in my life. Like, whatever the honesty is, you're not going to be running from that any longer. And, you know, it's like, not that we ever tried to run from it, but being honest is sometimes very uncomfortable. But honesty, even if it's uncomfortable, doesn't make it wrong. And that's something that you're learning. So we have unlocked the magic within with Magic Guardian here. So there's a lot of magic coming in. I want to get some of these cards out for you. If I can grab the deck here. I've got too many card decks on my table. See the answer. What is a blessing coming in? Destiny. Yeah, you can't run from your destiny. Dream, and then one more. All right, flexible. Okay, so we've got destiny here with responsibility, road, and shackles. Like, you were destined to let this go, to release the chains of the past. Okay, and then we have dream with desire, omen, nightmare, and fantasy. And this is helping you to fulfill your dreams and desires. Under that, we have peace with harmony, order, calmness, and serenity. And so this is bringing in a sense of peace into your life. Freedom, right? And flexibility. Bend but not break. Shift with grace. And you're shifting your energy away from this. And then we have difference. Road, future, choice, and destiny. Destiny twice here. So this was a part of your destiny to let go of, even though it was very difficult for you. 10th house, we've structured discipline, life, mission, accomplishments, and careers. And this connects with Saturn energy. So this is a part of you going down the road of your destiny so that you could find your dreams, so that you could learn how to be more flexible, so that you could find peace and harmony. Then we have Yang energy here with proactivity, expression, doing, and moving forward, moving away from this. We have Aries, Leo, Sag, Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra again. So let's take a look at your card. I'm going to read this one from the book. We have Shabti? Yeah, I think that's how you say it. And Goddess Bastet came out on the bottom as well. So let's see here. Number 35? Yeah, 35. Okay. Yeah, okay, I know where this is going. It says Shabti. This is the servant, the slave, the puppet. The Shabti were the puppets of ancient Egyptians and were put into the tombs to be the servants of the dead in the afterlife. They were created to take on all the manual labor so that the deceased could enjoy their afterlife and quite literally rest in peace. Exactly. The Shabti isn't a very nice card at all because it suggests that you're being used by someone. You might find yourself in a situation where you feel like a puppet or someone else is pulling the strings. This could be a difficult boss who expects too much work for too little play, or a domineering parent you just can't please. Whoever it is, this card appears to highlight the fact that someone else is calling all the shots, being controlling, manipulative, or belittling towards you. Take heed of this card. Because unlike the Shabti, you were not created to exist in service to anyone else. You were not a slave. Now is the time to begin taking back control of your own life. Try to identify which person this card relates to. Who is it that keeps telling you that you can and can't, what you can and can't do? Who lets you do all the work and then takes the credit for it? Who behaves in a coercive and controlling manner? Once you have identified that person, put an end to their games by standing up for yourself. You can only be truly enslaved if you allow it. Your mind and heart will always be free. Yeah, so that's what I was saying. Like, this has been a very difficult situation with a codependent situation. Okay, someone who's been codependent since you were a child, since you were little. And it could have related to a lot of different relationships in your life. And now what's happening is that you're recognizing this and you're seeing that your peace is far more important than this person's games, right? And so you're learning the gift of discernment, and the blessing here is seeing the truth in the situation. So for some of you, that could very well be manipulation by a twin flame, or by a karmic, or by a catalyst, or whatever. You know, again, I'm not here to explain your journey to you, but I do want to mention that as well, okay? And if you haven't just yet, I would recommend to those of you that are on here that feel like this is your twin, check out the love reading that I just posted. I will warn you, there's a lot of triggering information in there, but it is incredibly powerful. There were a lot of very deep messages that came through from that. You might benefit from it if you feel called to it, okay? But this is just saying, like, you're learning your lesson from people who are like this. And it's been very difficult, and it's been a long journey, and it hasn't just been one person. This has been a lot, but now you're opening up to your intuition, and it's helping you to open your heart. And in that, you're beginning to reap the rewards of you taking the time to fall in love with yourself, you taking the time to put yourself first, to find peace, to follow your destiny, to choose a different road. And that's not always easy, especially when there are so many labels out there that are trying to coerce us into following what might not be beneficial to us. Okay, so this is what I see here for you. If you feel like this is your reading, leave the little dove emoji down below and say, my peace reigns above all. And as I focus on my peace, everything else falls into place for me. And if it resonated, it would mean so much to me if you were to like, comment, and subscribe below. If you're interested in supporting the channel further, you'll find all those links in the description box below. You can email me for a personal reading. You can even become a member, and I would love to see you on membership. So if not, thank you for your continued support here. I want to take a quick second and thank your guides, your spirit messengers, your angel source, and my spirit guides for coming together to give us this very powerful message. And until next time, stay human. Bye.